Winter routine. Will we ever get this horse clean enough to ride? Casey, look at the state of you. Okay, so quite often when we're tacking up our horses, sometimes they can be quite girthy, and a lot of people think that that could be down to ulcers, but the muscles here on the girth area can sometimes get very tight. So if you press your horse and here it starts flinching, then that is telling us that this girth or the muscles here are quite tight and they just need to be relaxed. So a really good little tip is, if they're very flinchy, obviously mine aren't because I do this every time before I even tack up and I just do it as a bit of a routine. You get the V of your hand, you lock it into your elbow and you just gently rub into the elbow. So you're not trying to hurt the horse, you're just literally relaxing this muscle here. And you just do it in like a real soft, rhythmical forward motion. And that just keeps the skin and the fascia and the muscles all nice and relaxed and all smooth, and prevents any tension from this muscle here. Because the last thing that we want is to have tension on the muscle area so that the skin is attached almost to the muscle, because the fascia has got no give in it. So what we're trying to do is to just get the fascia moving so that when we girth up, it's nice and relaxed, and then the horse can move with us. So that would be another little top tip to do just before you tack up. And if you just build it into part of your routine before you put your saddle on, that will really help the horse. Remember that whatever we do on one side of the horse, we do to the other side. So again, you can see she's a little bit more flinchier this side. Okay, so again, I'm just going to put my hand on her hip here. So if she does decide that she wants to have a little kick or anything like that, I can feel it, lock my elbow into my hip, and then I'm just going to do a lovely circular motion and just getting into a little bit of a rock, just releasing all that tension in that area of the girth area. So it only needs a couple of minutes, that's all. You'll feel yourself, as soon as your hand is gliding over the muscle, then that's sorted. And now she's ready to tack up, and I'm quite confident that I can do the girth up there and there's no tension in that muscle whatsoever. We're in the middle of winter, so is my horse absolutely clean? No, she's not. She's been out in the mud, she's still very muddy. However, what I have done is, anywhere the tack is going to go, I've ensured that there is no mud whatsoever anywhere where she's going to have the tack on. Her legs, I'm not bothered about them. They're going to get muddy when I go into school anyway. But to make her comfortable for being ridden, I know that my tack is not going to have any dirt underneath it that's going to make her sore or cause her a problem. And I'm happy with that. Another thing that I always do just before is I run my hand up and I make sure that none of the mane is trapped underneath the saddle. So just literally do a sweep up and then just make sure that the mane hasn't got caught underneath, so that when I sit on her, I'm going to be pulling her mane onto where I'm sat. Again, not everybody does it, that's just something that I do just to make sure that I've got no issues. Show me, okay.